morning. It is Friday, October 8th. My name is Karen and this is BobbleHeadKnits. So welcome everybody. This is my knitting channel and I have been kind of all over the place lately. I've not had a lot of time to knit. So we're going to do something a bit different. I'm off the next 2 days and I am determined to finish my husband's birthday scarf, which I'm going to show you right now. It is the Painting Bricks Scarf by Stephen West. Hang on, I'm getting to it. Of course, I'm in the middle of a row, so it makes it hard to show. But there it is. I have done 65 color changes. I still have 13 to go. I want to try to get all of those done today. Not today. Take that back. Rewind it. By the end of the weekend, let's say. All right, my weekend is Friday, Saturday. I'm going to throw in Sunday because Sundays are slow enough that I can kind of knit. So over the next 3 days, I'm going to take you along with me as we knit this. I'll talk about other things also in between, but yeah, it's mostly going to be this all the time. So when you last saw this, which was 2 weeks ago, I was all the way down here where that candy corn is, right there. And so I've knit all of that. And my husband's birthday was October 6th, so I'm a little overdue on this. I've had a lot going on. Sit and knit with me for a bit and I'll tell you what has been going on. If you watched last week's episode, it was a little, let's just say it ended a little abruptly. It also was an unusual episode in that my husband and I took our grandson, Atticus, to a pumpkin patch, and I took you along with us. It was meant to be I was going to knit and do other things all weekend and film it and put it together and give it, put it out there for y'all so you could see my weekend last weekend. My husband, as soon as it was even at the pumpkin farm, was not feeling great. Turns out that he had norovirus. He had it, he got it from my daughter-in-law who got it from Atticus. He also gave it to my daughter and I did not get it. My son, our stepson did not get it. We were fine. But Friday, we started taking care of Atticus. And so that's why we went to the pumpkin farm. My husband was good for a few hours and then he got sick and was wiped out the rest of the day. And so I was left to take care of Atticus myself, which is fine. We had fun. But then my daughter got it, and so the whole weekend was kind of thrown up in the air, and so I was not able to film very much. So that's why things kind of ended after the pumpkin patch, and also why it was late. I did not have time to edit it and upload it and all that. So hopefully things this weekend will be slightly different. Well, one, we're not babysitting Atticus. Atticus actually now has double ear infection and strep throat. He's hanging out with his parents this weekend, we've decided. Although we were with him all last night. We were doing grandma and grandpa, like caretaking of him and our son who was home with him and just kind of making sure everything was okay. Had cooked them dinner, got Addie ready for bed, did a bunch of snuggles with Atticus. So, chances are one of us is going to get the ear infection, possible strep throat that he has. Yeah. It's just how it is, It's like someone in your family gets sick, you all get sick. So, all right, so that happened. I have been working a lot, of course, so I have not been able to do to knit as much or to do much of anything. But I have a kind of busy couple days off here. So I'm going as soon as my husband's done taking a shower. We're going to go to breakfast. So I'm taking my knitting with me. And then at 10:45, I have my COVID and flu shots. Then I'm gonna go possibly help my husband pick out glasses and maybe go to Whole Foods. We'll see. I like to go in there and just get some extra special treats every now and then. Can't shop there too often because it's otherwise known as whole paycheck. What else am I doing? Then, this afternoon, I am going to get a massage. I am about a month overdue for my treatment for my cervical dystonia. I've been in a lot of pain, and I have been thinking maybe a massage will help it. I can't get my shots until next month because when I started my new job, I got new insurance. I had to get a new neurologist, and so I wasn't able to get in until like mid-November. So I'm just going to tough it out. So doing other things though, doing some massage things and soaking in the hot tub and stretching and all the things that I'm supposed to do, I'm doing. I'm not real good about doing them when I have had my treatment and I am feeling really good. I forget to do all the other stuff, but this is a good reminder that, I should be doing all of this all the time. So, all right, halfway through another color change. All right, so I'm doing that this afternoon. Then I have some other things. The weather here has finally cooled down a little bit, and we're supposed to get a real kind of rainy, cool weekend, which we love rain in Colorado because we rarely get it. It is snowing in the mountains, but in town it is right now sunny and beautiful, but it's supposed to rain. So I hope that I am able to get out and fertilize our backyard, but I need my husband to mow it first. So we have very little grass at our house. It's xeriscape mostly, so the little bit that is grass is relatively new sod, and part of it I'm pretty sure is just dead and lost cause. But the part that is still alive, I'm trying to baby along and help it to really thrive, and then we'll deal with the dead part next spring. So one thing I have on my list today is fertilize the yard. Yes, exciting stuff, I know. I got to clean up, having Atticus last weekend and just general, living in our house. Haven't done a good cleaning, so I want to do, I have, but I haven't in the last 2 weeks. So I want to clean and get that done, do laundry, stuff like that. What else? I have some stuff. So our basement, we have one big room down there that we have not unpacked from our move. And the reason is because there's work that needs to be done down there, mainly hanging drywall, and we haven't had that done yet. So everything in that room is still pretty much packed up. However, because the weather is changing, I want to go through our some of the boxes that have blankets and towels and kind of pull out things that we're probably going to need before we get all that work done. So I'm going to try to get that done. What else? I guess that's about it, really. Yeah, I'm sure I'll be hanging out more with Atticus at some point this weekend. We'll see. And yeah, I'll be knitting all weekend, and I will be checking in with you a lot so you can see where I am, and I will let you know. So we're gonna note right now. In fact, I'm gonna write it right now, and I'll write a big old note so you all can see it. Hang on. I don't have a great pen to do a big old note, but we will do it. Here, hang on. I didn't even know what that was. Here, ooh, I'll use my beloved Post-its. This is what row or what color change we're at. Can you even read that? I think it's backwards, but it's 65, okay? I have bad handwriting. Deal with it. All right, I'm gonna go now. Before we go, my husband's getting ready. We're gonna go, I'm gonna get my breakfast. Like, we're going out for breakfast because I rarely get to go out. So we're gonna go out and eat breakfast together. So I'll take you along with me and take my knitting, and I'll check back in a while. Got Atticus's mess-free color things for him to do over here because he's over here a lot. Oh wait, stop it. Yes, because of Amy at Happy Little Yarn, we're making lasagna today. Okay, it is, what time is it? It is 12:47. I've only gotten one color change done. I think, actually, hang on, I'm gonna write a note to myself. 12:47. And I still have 64, or 64. I still have 12 color changes to go, I guess, basically. And what do we do so far? I didn't take as much video as I meant to, and I'm looking all over, sorry about that. Okay, so we rushed out of here, went to breakfast. I realized that I was really running late to get my flu and COVID vaccine. So midway through breakfast, I had to get up, go across the street, get my flu and COVID vaccine, and then go back to the restaurant where my husband was waiting for me, and I got my flu and COVID vaccine. So I've got another like less than an hour before I have to go get my massage. I got stuff to make an apple cake, which I'm gonna do today. I also got stuff to make lasagna. Amy, hi Amy, if you're watching, at Happy Little Yarns made lasagna the other night, and it really made me want lasagna. So I dug out my lasagna recipe. I use a New York Times lasagna recipe. I'll link to it below, hopefully, assuming I make it. So, things going on. What else? My husband's out mowing the lawn. Storm is coming in right now. As soon as he's done mowing the lawn in the backyard, I'm going to go out there and fertilize it. And hopefully then with the wet weather we're having come in, that'll be the only yard care we really need to do until spring again. Exciting life. I'm also doing laundry, but I'm not going to take you in my laundry room because it's a mess downstairs. I mentioned earlier, so when we moved in, there was a sub pump that was put in, and while we were out of town, we were in Europe this summer, they put the sub pump in, and I don't know why they did it. They knocked out all the drywall and the framing in the big family room down there. So we haven't made a big deal about it yet. We haven't gotten it fixed, all of that. We are going to, but probably not till after the first of the year. So that's the basement, along with my daughter's room, which I don't know why, but she hasn't unpacked it yet, and I'm not unpacking it for her. It's been like 6 weeks since we moved. No, longer. Yeah, no, about 6 weeks, 7 weeks, almost 2 months. But she is a busy person. So she's got school and work and things, you know, life of a 20-something-year-old. So I'm drinking a Starbucks because when I went to breakfast, I ordered a coffee, a hot coffee with a frou-frou drink, and it was good. And then when I went to get my flu and COVID shot, I was gone for about almost half an hour. Not only did my breakfast get cold, it was still good though, but my coffee got cold and it wasn't so good. So I wanted something else, so I got a Starbucks while we were at Target. So also Target is where I got my shot. Okay, I think my husband's done, so I gotta go now. I've checked in, we know where I am on the count. And yeah, now I gotta go fertilize. It's a culprit. He's eating the leftovers that he pulled out, which is all right there. So, okay, I'm back. So I did go get my massage. It was wonderful. My hair's a mess. I got another color change done. I don't know what number we're on. It's 3:46. And now I'm gonna start cleaning. No, I'm gonna start cooking. I'm cooking. I never go in the kitchen, but I'm gonna cook today. I just felt like it, for one. And then also I've been thinking that it would be nice for my husband every now and then if I cooked. So, okay. All right. Just waiting for all that to bubble up, which it has done, so we're good to go. The dogs are dancing around here like they are gonna eat some onions. And I'm like, no, sir, you're not. Okay, we try to eat very little meat, but I'm doing this lasagna with meat because I don't know why he's talking like that. Yeah, I'm doing this lasagna with meat because it's kind of, I don't know, kind of craving a meat lasagna. Okay, so that's pancetta. Just kind of let this cook for about 10 minutes. Put this here. I want it like medium heat, I'd say. A little above medium. Just want the onions to be kind of wilted. So, good sauce. Alright. Okay. I know the lighting's bad. It's getting dark out. This is as good as it's gonna get at this hour. All right, really quick check-in. I just recorded a bunch of me cooking, and I'm gonna mush that together to give you some evidence that I cooked. However, things kind of came to a head when I realized that the sauce had another 30 or so minutes to cook. And then I had to add the meat that I had browned, and then it had to simmer for another hour and a half, and it was 6 o'clock. So it was like we wouldn't be eating lasagna until, I don't know when. I should have really waited and cooked this tomorrow. So I'm gonna cook it tomorrow. I'm gonna finish the sauce tonight, but then I won't put the lasagna together, and I might put the lasagna together tonight. We'll see. But mainly I'm going to finish the sauce. We're not going to eat it tonight, though. I'm going to then put everything in the fridge, and tomorrow we'll actually bake the lasagna, and that will be our dinner tomorrow. So, all right. We're trying to figure out what to do about dinner now. Our son and grandson and daughter-in-law are, well, if it made it, you'll know that we have soup that one of my son's clients gave him. It's an Indian soup, and it's really good. So it's a huge amount. And so we're going to have that possibly tonight with them, possibly not. We're not sure. We're in the middle of discussion. So that's going on. While I have a few minutes before the timer goes off for me to add the meat into the sauce, I thought I'd give you an update on where we are. It's not good. I put the marker right there, so now we can tell next time I come on, we'll know that these are how much I got done. Right now at 6:15, I am at 12 more color changes to go. Which is what I was at 12:47 this afternoon. So I need to sit my butt down and knit. I'm gonna try to do that tonight. And Addie's not feeling well, so if I go over there, he likes to cuddle, so I'll probably cuddle with him. So maybe not as much knitting over there, but maybe I'll get to stay here and just knit. Okay, I don't have my, microphone in, so I hope that you can hear me okay. The lighting's weird. All right, you probably won't, you might get a little update, we'll see. But I'll talk to you again tomorrow. All right, I'm going away now. Bye. Good morning. It is Saturday, the 19th, October 19th. That's what it is. Good morning. It's Saturday, October 19th. All right. I'm tired. I'm not feeling great. A lot yesterday between the COVID and the flu shot and the massage. So I did do a little bit of knitting last night. I got to, hold on, let me write myself this note before I forget. All right. Sorry. All right. I am tired. Let's just start with that. Just a lot going on. Also, I didn't, the flu shot and the COVID shot and the massage. I'm tired, okay? Just back to life. All right. So hopefully I've put together the video of all this, but we ended up going over to Atticus's house last night, and we brought this lentil bean soup that was incredible. It was from one of my son's clients, their Indian family, and they gave it to him, and so he had it in our fridge. We took it over there. We also took my apple cake, which I did not frost, and it was so wonderful. I actually only took half of it because I was worried. The other night, one of their dogs, we took a loaf of banana bread over there. The dog ate it, so I was worried about that. So I did not want to bring the whole apple cake and then not have a chance to taste it. So I had half of it over here, had half of it over there. It was very good. And I think I'm going to make another one today because we enjoyed it so much. Okay, it is 1:22 Saturday afternoon. I've managed to do 3 color changes. They're from here to there since I talked to you or checked in last. So I have 8 more to go. And let me move this marker. I did make the other cake and I've started cleaning up, and I need to put together the lasagna, but I realize that I am out of aluminum foil, so I need to go get some. I'm just gonna go get some from our kids. And yeah, that's it. I am editing video as I go, so hopefully I'll be able to get this up tomorrow, maybe later today, we'll see. But I realized that I have not actually taken any video of myself knitting, unless we do it now. It's me knitting. All right, I am going to go walk over to get the aluminum foil, say hello to Atticus, and then come back, clean the bathroom. I need to clean, just dust, and run the little vacuum thing and mop. And then I will finish the lasagna. So I am still not feeling great, just kind of, not sick, but not 100%. So I think combination of flu and COVID shots and massage did that. Oh, I did do one other thing. I finished this book, The Guest List by Lucy Foley. It was pretty good. It's a kind of a whodunit type thing, and it took me forever because everything's taking me forever these days, but it was a really good book. So This will be going in one of the little libraries in our neighborhood, and hopefully someone else will enjoy it. I think I got it out of a little library. Pretty sure I did. Okay. All right, the next book I'm going to focus on is another one that I had started months ago and never finished. So I can't remember the name of it, but I'm going to pull it out. Oh, cute little dog walking, going down the street. All right, I am now going to go and I'll check back in later. Ooh.
I like the...
Yes.
And I always like little crunchies myself.
Yeah. I think it helps that we had real, what's it called? Pecorino Romano.
We did.
We had real, like, from Italy, like we brought it back. Yeah. This is the apple cake with glaze. We decided we wanted to try it with glaze to see how it was. So this is a knife, let me tell you. The only thing is we only put half the glaze on it, so it's not super heavy on glaze. And I also might not have let it sit long enough on the heat, so that's on me, but we'll see how it is. Sorry, I'm laughing. I'm waiting for Steve to come over here and sit down. So
Yeah, but I think I've decided what I really need to go with it is espresso.
Oh, okay. He's making an espresso. This is gonna take forever.
Sorry.
That's okay.
No, I'll come over and
Okay.
get a bite.
Okay. Well, it would be good if we could, while you're still kind of hanging around the stove, because then if we want a little more glaze,
Oh, yeah.
you can bring it over. Yes, we were discussing how every meal every weekend I don't have to cook a huge meal like I did for tonight. Excuse the dog. I hope you heard what I said. That I could cook on the weekends and have it be something like super simple. So I might do that. I actually have something in mind that I'd like to cook. So that's pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
It's
I
like-
don't think it needs much.
No, it doesn't. It's kind of like an apple cider glazed donut.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but not as sweet.
Yeah, I don't think you need any more of the glaze.
Okay.
Although,
Mm-hmm.
what you could do is drizzle a little glaze on it, put some ice cream there.
Actually, the recipe tells you to serve it with ice cream.
Mm-hmm.
But I was like, well,
We have hardly any left, I don't think.
mm-hmm.
It's probably freezer burned.
Ooh. Yeah, but maybe I make it again another time and we get ice cream to go with it. It's so easy.
Really?
Mm-hmm. All right, good morning. It is Sunday, October 20th. Just a quick check-in because I'm getting ready to go to work. Log into work. I don't know if you could hear that, but it was my work computer. All right, I have 3 more color changes to go, and this will be done. Well, okay, not quite done, but close enough to be done to consider it a success. So I am getting ready to log into work here. Hopefully it will be a quiet enough day that I will have time to do a little bit of knitting, but I will check in as I make progress. Okay, it is 1:04 and I've done exactly no knitting. It was that busy this morning, hoping that I have more free time coming up the last part of my day or the afternoon. We did have an almost major disaster happen here. Hang on, I'm going to show you. So my husband was vacuuming in my office, and this was on the floor because I was in the middle of working, and he vacuumed the yarn up and it broke the yarn. And so I don't know, like I had to like restart it, but I don't know where the part is where he broke it, like what happened to the other end. It's somewhere in here. I don't know if it's dropped down or what. We're gonna see. It was a total accident on his part. He didn't realize he was doing it. I didn't notice until I happened to pick it up a while later. I just started knitting again, like added the yard back in there and the yarn back in there. Now my big concern is, where is the end? What happened to the end that broke off? So we'll see. I'll be back later. Okay, I am down to my last color change. It is 4:41 p.m. on Sunday. I am technically still working, but it's been very quiet as long as the world doesn't implode. In the next 45 minutes, I should be able to finish this. So I'm gonna finish the color changes. Then I'm going to go, we're going to Casey, to Addie's house down the street to have our traditional Sunday dinner, which my husband is cooking, but we're having it over there. It's just easier with Atticus's bedtime and things. So I probably will not take this to finish. The finish is just an I-cord bind off. So I will get that done. If you want to see the completed scarf in all its glory, blocked and all that, then watch next week. I am going to hopefully get back on a regular blogging schedule. So I'm gonna tell you, this is the rest of my tropical blended Italian soda from yesterday. I can never drink a whole one, too sweet. But I thought I'd have the rest today. So lasagna was great last night, even better today for lunch, leftovers. The iced apple cider cake was honey, whatever, yeah, you know what I mean, was wonderful. We liked it with the glaze better. You could eat it either way though. Let's see, I'm gonna try to edit this video tonight and tomorrow, and then get it down to something more reasonable than the 2 hours it currently is, and get it published by the middle of the week, and then get back on, hopefully with any luck, a regular Friday, Saturday publish, you know, vlogging, you know, like putting my stuff up. All right, so everybody, thanks for following along. If I end up not completing this, I will do one more update, but let's assume that I'm going to be able to do one more color change. I'm checking in over here and work, nothing happening. All right, I will talk to you all later. It's been fun. Bye.